What's the problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
What was that? Welcome, everyone. That was like a piano dropping or something.
Wow, that was awesome.
Welcome to MME Live. I'm joined with fellow member Zod. Right? Well, actually, this is sort of like a member stream, but tomorrow night will be the member stream. Boomer, W. Bowser says Boomer. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate everyone in the chat. Please remember to like this video. It really does help the show. Getting a team together. We're doing things. I have so consumed with extra stuff. I have to still work on my logo for this channel. I have to send packages out, which I'm sorry. Krypton's Core and Bell, I'm sorry I haven't sent them out. I did get the packing tape in the mail. I just have to put it together, and I'm going to make sure it's packaged right. Dealing with a lot of outside things, but I just want to have a chill stream tonight. Chill stream. And Aaron's joined with us. Thank you, Aaron, for coming on, and Ryan. We have a few topics. This is probably going to be a tight hour show. A tight hour. I do want to talk about Jensen Ackles. A lot of people have been following him from Supernatural. That's okay, Bradley. That's all right. Thank you for stopping by to show your support. I know you're a busy young dude. Understandable.
Hey, lurking matters, dude.
Yeah, lurking matters. Yes,
it's watch time, bro. It's watch time.
Breaking news. Oh, I don't know. I know. Do I have to play that? Yeah. All right. Let me see if it's here. Drop? Well, this was RJ added this. All right. Okay. This is for RJ. Breaking news.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Okay. I'm sorry, from my need some music to go with that, but
like Benny Hill music.
Yeah, something.
Hey, Max, you don't do stuff like that usually.
I used to do stuff. Yeah.
How long into the video was it until you're saying Kathy Kennedy was getting fired? Breaking news.
That was after the Kathy Kennedy firing. That was when I first was experimenting being on camera. No, Brian. She didn't get. I was wrong. I did. I based on my speculation there at the time. If you really want me to discuss that, at the time,
so
I thought. Shut up, Aaron. Bye, Aaron. Aaron's no longer associated with MME. Don't ever call me Doomcock. Don't ever call me Doomcock. I'm just kidding, Aaron. I thought that there was a strong reason because we know that Abrams does more than just direct. He wants his production company, and my speculation was that she was on her way out, and that they wanted Abrams back because he didn't originally want to do episode 9, and then he was doing more than just coming back for episode 9, along with DC constantly removing, people in charge of DC. And I thought it would be as simple as that. I underestimated Kathy Kennedy. I know who she was. I didn't know how deep her production. So part of that was me being new to the speculation movie talk game and underestimating Kathy Kennedy. Yes.
Certain kind of naivete.
Yes, I was a little naive to how prolific she is in the industry and how many connections she has. Yeah. It's not the same thing as
I tell you, dude. Watch a movie from your childhood.
Yes, exactly.
If it says Marshall Kennedy in it, dude,
I thought it was as simple as like DC keeps changing. Ryan and Zod, how many times did they change who was in charge of DC?
Many times.
Yes,
more than Disney.
Right. So, but it's not the same. It's not the same thing. And actually, right now, it's not the same thing. Not to talk about the Snyder Cut and stuff. There is
but to make that comparison, it's kind of
involved with Spielberg and Lucas for like 40 years.
Yeah, but going into this merger, DC Warner Brothers has messed up. Not just DC, they've messed up the Matrix franchise, the Harry Potter.
The Matrix was a complete act. The
Godzilla franchise,
the Godzilla that just went to Apple. There are so many factors here going into the merger that we just don't know yet. We don't know what's going to happen. They might keep the status quo.
That's
a hard thing.
Sequel, right?
I would be shocked if they removed Emmerich. Anyone else is up for game, but Emmerich, I would be so shocked.
I honestly think Emmerich has a chance of because it's the second merger and things have not been successful.
Emmerich is buddies with Zaslav.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he stays where he's at either. But I think there's a strong conversation to
I'm not saying he can't be, but I'm just saying I would be shocked if he did get let go or moved out of that.
So Corey Play says MME live rolls. I appreciate that, Corey. Anthony Beltry says fake news. Thank you, Anthony. Droga52, link to the stream. This is more for movie talk, but I will have members only stream tomorrow, and I know you're a member, and I really appreciate that. So tomorrow night at 10 p.m., we will do a members only stream, and I sometimes do have members come on as well. Let me see here, and occasionally I'd like you to come on as well, but I just wanted to keep this as a tight hour show. Zeke, I think this is Caden. Breaking news: Batgirl clip and Batman clip. Wait, I didn't see the Batman clip. What's the Batman?
You did see it?
I saw Batgirl. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a funeral. Go check. It's on Twitter.
Can you link that in the private chat, Aaron?
Oh, what's up, Nick?
You might get striked for it. So
you'll get struck in.
Well, isn't it just behind the scenes stuff, or is
it's not behind the scenes. It's an actual scene from the movie.
From the Batman movie.
Yeah.
Oh, the Batman movie. Oh, okay.
Is this that thing that you go to some website and find out about the Riddler?
You put in your credit card number and
oh yeah, there you go.
I'll put it here.
And your social security number.
I'd be careful.
No. This is from. No, I don't. I'm not going to show that. I could show the clip.
Don't show it.
I could show. Oh, it's on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not going to show. Warner Brothers is relentless.
Oh yeah, they'll get you. They'll clip you.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Ryan, do you have a response to Droga 52?
What does he say? Exactly excited. Yes, I would be watching it as soon as it's available on HBO Max.
That's fair enough. He's taking. He's still.
Pow.
The Batman will rock. I think I'm going to theaters, but I might wait. Like the first weekend, just because I think it's going to be chaotic, and I'm not gonna. I don't like throwing this out.
Chaotic?
No, I don't. I don't like throwing this out into the world. But I still get, whenever a Batman movie comes out, I still want to wait and see. And I don't want to explain why, but people know from when The Dark Knight Rises came out. So that's all I'm saying. I don't like to throw those things out there, but I just want to wait and see, make sure everything's okay. Because unfortunately, the world is crazy, and I don't really want to go that angle either. But I'll be honest with you. I just want to wait and see. Because especially these dark characters, it doesn't excuse people to be moronic, but
understood. Gotcha.
No, yeah.
No, we're not gonna have a Dark Knight Rises situation again.
No. I don't even want to throw that out there. I don't like. That's the other thing too. I don't like fear mongering, saying that stuff. Like some movie pundits go too far with. Remember what they said about the Joker? I don't even like throwing it out there, but I'm just want to be more cautious. Because when these dark characters, some people can't. Unfortunately, some public can't differentiate, fiction from real life. So unfortunately, Krypton's core. Krypton's. I'm sorry, I've delayed in sending your package. I will be sending it out this week sometime. Keaton is Wayne. I told Mikey before Thomas. I told Mikey. Okay. Bradley says he's seeing Batman full Dolby surround, baby. You already know. Yes. Patrick Climax and everyone. Jensen Ackles, The Boys season 3. Ackles was Hal Jordan. What? In like one of the animated productions.
I only know that he's been Red Hood and Batman.
Wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he was actually Red Hood animated. Okay.
Yes. Red Hood animated and Batman animated in the Long Halloween.
I'll check
okay.
if he was, if he did.
It's very possible, Anthony.
I mean, he was
it's
a Smallville,
but I think so.
Yes. All right. But there is a clip that I want to share. Well, first let's get to Twitter because there is something on Twitter about the Batgirl.
Oh, breaking news! Gotta play the clip.
Are you serious? All right. Breaking news.
That's great. I like that drop.
Throw pixelated. What the hell was wrong with my camera at that time?
What the hell, man? What did they do wrong, man?
My cat.
Somebody give Max a super chat. We need a better camera.
Well, I have a good camera here, but I want to share this from Twitter. This is also. There's been a lot. They're really pushing. Well, this is where you can see that the studios work with these, these fan Twitter. They work with them. There have to be working with them to get this much footage from this movie.
No, they're not. No, I know some. Okay, never mind. But they're not. They have no affiliation with Warner Brothers whatsoever.
Okay.
So, but they are really putting things out there that are like highly visible versus like if you look at The Rock's Black Adam, like you didn't see shit. You look at, and there was a little bit of Matt Reeves' Batman movie until they finally said, you know what, we're going to close set. We're not, that's it. And then you saw nothing after that. So here they're like, yeah, of course, this is publicity. They want people to see the Batgirl because they got to build hype for this. It's not as, like you guys, y'all are all ready to go see this Batman movie. And I'm more interested in the Batgirl because I haven't had a Batgirl movie yet. So I'm like, I mean, of course we've had, Alicia Silverstone, but
goat.
Like for now. But
she's the only one. So
she's the only one, and it wasn't her movie. She was just a part of it, but also she was, Alfred's niece or something like that.
Obscure relative.
Right.
Batgirl
with some obscure disease that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
But yeah, that's. But I can attest that this is not Warner Brothers, nor are they working with Warner Brothers. But they are they are fantastic. These guys.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see.
Yeah, spies.
Can't hear it. It's very low.
Get hit for this? Well, on Twitter, you may not.
Oh, look at those people up on top. They're throwing things at her.
Yeah.
I think it's snow. Is it snow?
It's snow.
Yeah.
God dang. But somebody got like a selfie stick with a telescoper on it. It's
like Batgirl was not in the film. The 66 film, she was not in it. No.
She does do. If you want to take anything from that, she is not afraid to do the Batman interrogation, hold people over ledges.
She can hold them. Like, she's strong enough to like hold.
They have a harness.
Learn from the best.
No, the whole people over there. She's strong enough to hold on to them because like if they're bigger than her.
Yes, Zeno. We have some topics. I was scrambling to get MME together tonight. We do have some topics, mainly about Jensen Ackles. I wanted to watch the interview where he was on Lex Luthor's podcast. No, I forgot. What's his name? Podcast? Yeah. Was that the Batgirl? Was Batgirl in the 66 film?
No.
She wasn't?
No.
In 1966, yeah. Not in the film, no, but she was in the series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the film was Batman and Robin, and then the four villains. But yeah, she was not in the movie. She was in the television show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bring back Vicky Vale Bradley is saying.
Vicky Vale, who is that?
Who's gonna die?
Photographer.
She's not gonna die in the movie.
Batgirl's gonna die?
I think it's the one thing we're gonna guarantee here. She's not gonna die.
Hey, Chris. Hey, man. Okay. Inside of you.
Lens.
Yeah, Michael Rosenbaum Lex goes inside of you.
Okay.
It's a weird name for a show, but he's another. Maybe should try to reach out to him, get him on my podcast, MME.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah.
Try.
I'm sure it'll happen. So let me get to this. This now, Krypton's Core in the chat said he wants him to be Hal Jordan, but I thought he was going to be Red Hood. That
No, I don't think it's Red Hood. I don't think.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hear what.
Unless
let's get
it's a
the
voice
context.
acting role.
He's so full. Who? Jensen Ackles, Bradley, or Lex?
He's so full of himself and annoys. You're talking, Jensen.
Okay, this is gonna. Oh God, I'm such a simpleton. I can't.
Go ahead, Brian.
No. It's just I'm okay. I liked Titans. Okay, my
Titans
live action experience of Titans has been Red Hood. That I don't know if that's Red Hood or not, but
it is. It's Red Hood.
But that's who I thought. But we're gonna get another Red Hood.
Another
one? A 40-year-old Red Hood.
My simple mind is not comprehending all these different Red Hoods.
He's a
the first Red Hood that was introduced to the Gen Pop, aside from comics, was Jensen Ackles. It was I think it was Batman Under the Red Hood. And
what the hell, Krypton's Core? Do you read this?
And that was I think Doogie Howser was Nightwing in that one.
Oh my god!
And the guy from the guy that I think Greenwood, I think is his name. He was Batman. Yeah. He was Batman.
Thanks, Chris.
And then Joe, God, what's it? DiMaggio or John DiMaggio?
John DiMaggio.
He was the Joker. And then they had that guy from Harry Potter that played Draco's dad. He was the Ra's al Ghul.
Jason Isaacs.
Jason Isaacs was Ra's al Ghul.
Well, Caden, you could come on the show and talk to us about it. You know, I think you're in the group chat now. If you'd like.
Jensen Ackles is 43. Can you measure a 40-year-old green Red Hood?
No, that would be kind of interesting.
All right, well let's get this to let's bring up this interview clip to see. But Caden thinks he's going to do something with JLD.
It could be. Could be. I mean, it's open to anything. I need to see him in The Boys season 3 before I can make it. Because I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of his acting in Supernatural or Smallville. He's
very popular with the ladies.
He's a great voice actor.
He's a good-looking guy. He's a better voice actor, I believe. I think he did way better in Red Hood, way better in Batman than I've seen him before. What is this? He always acts confused. Whatever role he's playing, he just always acts confused.
That picture. This could be a Catwoman, a male Catwoman.
Could be. It could be Catman. There you go.
Catman. Well, there is a Catman character, but I don't think it'd be Catman.
Well, thanks, Zeno. Thank you, Zeno. I've dragged my ass.
Thanks. No, he's calling me out. He's like, Z
for fit. I've done everything I can to put on a show tonight. You just don't know, and I don't have as many topics as usual. I would.
It's a slow night, man.
Yeah, it is slow. But let's get to it. Jensen Ackles has his fingers crossed for a mysterious DC superhero role. I do think they should go for him because even though we have different opinions on him, he is very popular. He's got a big fan base. I think that should be considered. He said to play Soldier Boy. I think, I do understand Ryan, though. He's going to wait and see about how he's the impact he is on
because you're only as good as the last project you had, right? So I'm willing to forgo Supernatural, whatever, I mean, they did, 10 Stevens and all that. And that's fine. Great. I mean, my kids loved Supernatural. I was just I just couldn't get into it. I didn't care. But I did like, I did like him like I said, in with his voice acting. And so if he could translate that, I mean, he's older now. Of course, he's gonna have crafted his acting abilities, throughout the years. So I'm just, again, I want to see The Boys before I get excited about him joining anything.
Austin wants to play Red Hood.
If he's joining JLD Dark, well, JL Dark, that's
oh,
fantastic.
Justice League Dark.
Right,
Okay.
right. Because I mean, where the hell is JJ
that still happening?
with the $50 million? I think he left. I think he's
No,
not in the US anymore.
No,
I think it's
He bought
I
himself
think
a
it's
little island.
500 million, Ryan. I think it's 500 million
I
for
thought it
him
was
and his
50.
production. I thought it was 500
think-
million.
I think J.J. Abrams is fucking on
I
Superman.
don't think it was
Isn't he
just
going
50
to-
million.
If it was more than that, then yeah, where the hell is our shit? I need to
No.
see this.
No,
he
where is
directing a
the
different
Lantern
Superman movie?
series? Yeah, see, Anthony's right. It's 500 million
Oh my god.
for his production company.
Oh my
Yeah,
Right.
that's-
And
that's
they
nuts.
definitely didn't
Go
get the
on,
money
take
for
the
it.
money and run.
That's probably the reason for that's probably the whole reason for
So-
the merger right there.
Zaslav is gonna come in and
Abram.
be like, "Yo, I don't care about all this other
This
shit.
needs
I
to
want my
stop.
I want my 500 million back."
Well, Drogo says new movie with Austin as Red Hood, Bradley as Nightwing, me as Tim Drake, Zerfed as Batman, and someone else. Who do I get to be?
You're Alfred.
And
You're
what
Alfred.
about
There you go.
what about Aaron and Zod?
We'll be the villain.
Zod is Zod.
Yeah, I'm Zod.
Penguin, I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
You'll never
stop me,
stop me,
Joker.
No, me.
I'll be
I was
Hush.
talking about me.
Well, here's what he says. Well, there is a DC property that currently developing with Warner Bros. And some other good partners that I've got my fingers crossed for. But again, I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to jinx it. So he definitely wants it.
What's the one role?
So he's gonna play against Jinx. Got it.
Let me see
So he's
if
playing Lex Luthor.
let me make sure I have the audio here so we could share Michael Rosenblum. Zantet, I don't think so because it's Warner Brothers and it's an actual footage from the film, and that'll instantly get the video the live stream taken down.
Get you flagged.
Yeah. All right, so let's hear. It's only 35 seconds. That's disappointing.
What's the one role you want, or what's the one Marvel movie or DC movie that you'd love to be a part of?
Oh gosh.
Well, there's a DC property that currently developing right now with Warner Brothers and some other good partners that I've got my fingers crossed for. But again, I'm not going to talk about it because
good.
You
That's
don't
the
wanna
way to do it.
You're not going to jinx it.
He's
I
not
said
out loud either.
No, that's good to hear. I want him to have a shot. Of course, yes. When does The Boys season 3 come out?
Hashtag soon. I hope.
Hashtag soon.
Hashtag.
I think it says.
I mean, I'm ready for it because I do like the boys. I think
Ryan is Hush. Zod as God? I don't know if I agree with that, Zod. I like you, but God? What
Should
the
I
hell?
be God?
I hope not. We're all in trouble if you're Zod as God.
Zod as God.
Strike you down from that couch.
Smiting. Oh, my dear smiter.
Okay, it's wrong.
What if J.J.
Bruce
Abrams
Almighty.
played Lex Luthor?
Shifty Gizm's not happy with JJ. Take 500 million to ruin our properties like you ruined Trek and Star Wars. I don't think
JLD Dark is going to have a mystery ball.
Here's the problem with JJ.
Wow.
I think he is more concerned with money than quality.
Of course.
He does a great introduction and he doesn't care about what happens later.
Yeah.
It's very rare.
You've seen that with
Lost.
Lost. You've seen that with Star Trek. You've seen that with Star Wars.
He moves on to the next. But this
fucking
is not.
Warner Brothers was like, "Oh, hey, yo, what are you busy? You busy?
You know
what? Stick a landing this time.
You know what they say though? Don't hate the player of the game.
Hey, they thought Joss
the
Whedon was a
game
good
of
idea,
Hollywood
guys.
He is just playing. It's not actually his fault though, because this is what Hollywood rewards. They reward starting things and not finishing. How many properties, shows never have a conclusion, a proper conclusion, or even any forethought as to where they're going? It's all about starting. It's all about starting. Did we get the buzz? Let it go.
It's
Let
about
it go.
reception to the stuff.
They don't
that's
give
why.
time for anything to develop. It's a hot start or nothing, or drop it like it's hot. This is the industry. So he is playing the game. He's making his money. and he's being rewarded by playing the Hollywood game. I should actually make a separate video
And I've seen shows and movies that don't do very well end up getting sequels and stuff. It's like it doesn't make sense.
Well, the majority of
they,
Hollywood,
they don't care. I mean, that's why the whole thing about the Snyderverse or whatever. They're just like they're not about quality stories. That's why you have all these things coming out, on Hulu or Netflix or Disney Plus or HBO Max or what are these series, because it's fast food film. That's all it is. It's just let's get this shit out there so the public can consume it, and we're on to the next project. They don't care about really spending time writing something down, making something really well crafted, and then moving forward with that and giving you something really solid. No, they don't care. They're just like more. What can we do to turn this out? And that's pretty much how, unfortunately, it is now. Is you got fast food, which Master of None knows about, and then you're going to have fast food films, and he's going to be like, yo, this is eerily this is eerily the same as regular fast food. Like I can tell. I do want to take a moment to not really address something in the chat, but me and Zod are working together to resolve some things. So please don't make fun of that. We're resolving things, and we're not going to comment on stream. We're resolving things behind the scenes, and me and Zod are trying to take it in a positive direction and move on. So we're not even going to address that. I know people are having fun with a certain thing. We're working on it, right, Zod? That's all we're saying, right? We're just working on things.
Absolutely.
Right, and we're not going to make more drama on it by addressing it on stream. We're going to try to work things out. Everyone calm down.
Who's
Yes. So, all right, let's get back to... I do have an article about Season 3. Actually, I'm asking people when it is, and I have an article about The Boys Season 3, which I will bring that up. Let me see. Zeno says, wow, he's saying you're right a lot. Hollywood has become Power Rangers 24/7.
Yeah. It definitely has. I mean, the best Power Ranger things that you've ever seen, or that I've ever seen rather, was fan made. That thing was dope. And Hollywood was like, oh, we can do that. And they tried it and just failed. The last movie was hot garbage.
Hey, Dark Star. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh. If anyone's popping in, remember to like the video. It really helps us get in the algorithm. Trying to have a nice stream here. And all you members, remember tomorrow night, 10 p.m. is a member stream. So anyone that wants to stop by, I'll give you some updates on the channel where we're doing with progress on getting a team together. I'm hoping great things come out in the future for that. Let's get to this article about The Boys Season 3, which I am looking forward to, but I think I lost my wife on this show because the over-the-top violence and sex together. Like, if it fits the story, it fits the story. And I know that's part of the comic. This might get her back because she is a fan of Jensen Ackles, though. She likes Supernatural, so maybe I'll be like, hey, did you know Jensen Ackles it? Maybe she'll give it another shot. But at the end of Season 2, she was not feeling, which is fair. It's fair. It does really seem like they try to...
You get her to watch it.
The story's good, though. The story's good. It's just that she, the over-the-top violence and sex together, really, it's like, I don't want to watch this. This isn't a good time for me.
So what you're going to get is over-the-top violence and gratuitous sex from Jensen Ackles' character.
Well, that might... Well, that's all... That, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, but I do like the story, though. I do like the story. She almost, she has good taste in, watching things. She almost got tuned out of what was the animated show on Amazon.
Invincible.
Invincible. But she stayed for the story.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, this is really good. But that almost did it for her, too. She's like, oh, the story is really good.
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard the comic is a lot more graphic. I could just know if we watch the first episode and something goes way over the top, which is fair. I might have to watch it on my own. American Psycho film, watched 20 times.
You watched it 20 times? Wow.
Yeah. If you like... Oh yeah, Shifty Gizm. I still didn't get the Banshee yet. If you like over the top violence and Anthony Starr, watch Banshee. Yes. You brought that to school, Droga. So what is your thoughts? All we get is an image of him as Soldier Boy. This isn't the Soldier Boy selling generic Chinese consoles to gamers. This is a different Soldier Boy. What do you think of the way he looks there? Fits right in with the boys, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, he looks like an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., just in green.
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less.
He looks like Dean Richard in another universe.
Yeah. Zod, what do you think of the way he looks here? I think he looks like a cool character. I mean, based on the image.
I mean, they're gonna do with him what they've done with all of the other characters. So yeah, you're probably gonna get that gratuitous sex and violence like Ryan was talking about.
Oh, Darkstar says
from that character.
All the ladies are gonna see Jensen Ackles.
Knock off Captain America. We're getting that response from Darkstar. I mean, it could be. I don't know about Soldier Boy. Does anyone know about this character? Is it in the vein of like a Captain America, but more gruesome? You know, is that the type of Soldier Boy? That sounds like it could be. That's actually what I'm getting to, Brian. Hey,
I don't think it's anything like the song.
No.
No.
But Brian, if it's an aggressive like Captain America style character, that's almost sort of like Peacemaker too in a way.
It'd be like the Star Spangled Man with a plan, but not really.
So I don't know. He's got that shield. He does have the shield like it too. Aaron, what do you think?
It's like Dean Winchester. That's what it looks like.
Oh, you're stuck on a supernatural. Okay, so actually, I do get criticisms that I don't read the articles, and that's actually very accurate now because there's a description. Max should
typically we look at the photos.
I look at the pictures.
Yes. So what we know about Soldier Boy is his character is a parody of Captain Marvel's. Or Marvel's, not Captain Marvel. Marvel's Captain America. Yes, that's great.
This is also why we don't read the articles.
This gets me more hyped.
Heck yeah.
But he's much darker than Captain America. Let's just
which I could be okay with that.
Yeah, right. He doesn't correct Iron Man on his language. Like
in the world of the boys, Soldier Boy is considered to be the very first superhero. Okay. He rose to popularity after battling through World War II and became a revered cultural icon after that. His powers include the ability to duck, dodge, and weave oncoming attacks.
Duck, dip, dodge, dive.
I mean, that doesn't sound.
You can dodge a wrench.
The best dodgeball player ever.
Best dodgeball.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
That doesn't actually sound that. Oh, Zeke says ist Captain America. Okay.
Racist? Oh my god. So he's like
Soldier Boy is a coward? Yes, I think that's what we're thank you, Koopy Malik. Yes, I think that's what we're talking about now. Yes. Captain America's darker. Okay. Well, this gets me more excited though, except his powers including duck, dodging, and weaving. That's I hope that every superhero could do that. Whether that be in hand-to-hand combat or bullets whizzing by his head, his shield will also play a big part in keeping the hero alive. We can expect to see Soldier Boy fighting alongside Team Payback, but whispers of his changing allegiances have been circling the fan community. I think that sounds cool. And then seeing the group together, that got me excited. I like what's his name? Dredd so much. What's the actor's name? Carl Urban. I love Carl Urban.
I'm watching him right now on Star Trek Beyond. I liked him as McCoy.
So Brian, Star Trek Beyond, is it better than you remember?
So far, I'm about 3/4 of the way through. It's not. It feels more like an episode kind of thing, as opposed to a main-flavor movie. But I don't know. I'm not hating it. I've only watched it once, actually. So
Okay. I want to give that another shot. Are they ever even going to make another one? Because they keep coming back to when we're getting Chris.
I think
Pine
it's a money thing and timing. I imagine.
Yeah.
Thing is like if this had been 10 years ago, Chris Pine was a lot cheaper now.
Yeah, this is like
it's wasn't it they said they were going to do? Didn't they say at one point that Quentin Tarantino was interested in doing?
Yeah. I'm kind of glad that didn't go anywhere.
Because he's still stuck on that. Like he's only doing 10 movies and he's done. So I don't think
Can you imagine
Star Trek would be
Tarantino's
one
Star
of them.
Trek kind of film?
It'd be bad. I don't know.
Hey,
People
Josh,
complain now.
We're doing great, man. We're doing great.
Hey,
yeah, I want to give another shot, but the Captain America, Star Trek 4 with Chris Pine, and that is kind of like the Flash of movies. They've tried to get it together so many times. I hope they do, but maybe they should just move on
They were supposed
because
to get Thor. Remember they were supposed to get Liam Hemsworth.
yeah, they were going to get what's the actor's name is Thor? Yeah, they were going to get him back to play his father
Chris
again.
Hemsworth was supposed to come back. Yeah.
To reprise the role. I think the rumor was they were going to work together on a movie.
Yeah.
Like they were going to bring him back, go back.
And then
in
Natalie
time.
Portman was going to come in, and she was going to take over the Enterprise.
What? I didn't hear that.
As the female.
You're making this up. You're just saying it because of Lady Thor.
Yeah. Lady Thor.
Hey, listen, I want me some Lady Thor. I'm happy about.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the Star Trek franchise. The 3 movies are in the MCU, so it's quite possible.
Brian, I think Brian likes Quentin Tarantino, but
no, I just don't like the idea of Quentin Tarantino Star Trek.
Let's be real. Quentin Tarantino, it's like Rian Johnson coming. Rian Johnson's great if he does his own thing. If he comes to a franchise, he's gonna Rian Johnson it. Tarantino's gonna Tarantino it. You think it might be a good idea, but do you really know? Everyone says, "Oh, that's a great idea," but if you saw the results, it might be mixed. Might get a lot of people pissed off.
I'm just saying, like,
I just think they need to do. I just want to see the Klingons. Like legit Klingons with this version of Star Trek. Is that stupid to want the Klingons to just go for it with a big Klingon war or something?
Yeah.
That's what I think it's missing.
It would depend on it would depend on the timing, okay? Where is it canonically? What universe are we in? There's all sorts of weird things here that come into play, okay?
Yeah.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I always go back to
this fine ship, this fine crew. I was watching that.
That's the best Star Trek movie ever.
Yes,
it is a good. Yeah, it is.
My grandfather's hammer.
I can watch it over and over.
What a savings!
Klingon.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Jiffy Gism says it would be F-bomb Trek. Star Trek doesn't need over-the-top profanity.
Thank you. That's basically
all you really need is
coming across as a prude.
You need a good villain in the sequel.
I mean, if you pulp Star Trek,
say you do a reboot or you do some other thing, if you do a sequel, you need some really compelling villain to get the popularity. And I don't think we've had a really compelling villain yet since the sequel to the original J.J. Abrams yet.
Because Star Trek Star Trek's never really been one for super major villains.
That's true.
Okay, yes, some of the movies have had villains and stuff, but a lot of the TV shows and stuff, they don't necessarily tackle villains all the time. And I think that's one of the things that separates the two. There's episodes of Star Trek where it's like this weird time loopy thing, where it's just they're constantly going through the same time loop, but somebody remembers something at the last minute and they all remember and get out. But like stuff like that, where there's not actually like a certain bad guy in an episode.
I think that changes.
It's hard for a show that
generations they started to develop the major villains in a way more than the original.
Yes and no. I think they tried to turn them into action films.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that was the angle that JJ was going with when he rebooted Star Trek.
Oh,
and we don't get that. We don't get that. Look what they did in the Darkness. Like Zeno is saying, Star Trek in the Darkness did nothing wrong, but We didn't get an amazing con even from Cumberbatch. I love Cumberbatch, but it just wasn't.
Like I was telling Brian earlier, I thought Eric Bana did a better job of being a villain than Cumberbatch. I was like, Cumberbatch was a better villain than Smaug.
Yeah. And I like Cumberbatch. Krypton's Core says Michelle Yeoh on Discovery is best shit ever.
I like Michelle Yeoh, especially in season 2 as like the Empress. Oh man,
the Empress,
yeah.
All right. So I have this quick article about Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, Spider-Man 4. She's coming back.
No.
Is Andrew coming on?
You star in futuristic action epic Civil War from Alex Garland.
Cool.
I mean,
I'm up for sci-fi.
When was the last time that she was?
I know, that's what's interesting.
You know, like she's not a leading lady now. Like she
Marie
lost
Antoinette.
her oomph. Yeah.
I think that was it. Like the last time she.
I mean, the last time that I actually I was like, "Yo,
what
she did really well?" Was an interview with a vampire.
Well,
she was in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Yeah,
she was.
Maybe she'll come back as Mary Jane in the next.
She was
Spider-Man.
All she would do the next Spider movie was get captured again, like the 4th time.
Yeah, I'd like.
She even mentioned she was tired of screaming.
Yeah, she's tired of screaming.
Marcus Cruz says Star Trek is garbage. Only Lower Decks is good. Oh.
Hey, there you go, man.
It's
like a buffet, dude.
I enjoy some of Discovery.
If you like the egg salad, hey man, that's on you. You like the egg salad? Hey, macaroni salad's your thing? Hey, macaroni salad. You know, do you?
Oh yeah.
It's like a salad bar buffet.
Yeah, I did. We did actually lose viewers when I talked about Kirsten Dunst. That's why I switched.
No, it was
let's switch.
No. Let's not beat around the bush.
We're losing viewers, Eno.
I know.
We're losing viewers.
Dunst is a viewer killer.
Yeah, because it's boring.
Star Trek is the ultimate viewer killer, dude.
What does Krypton's Court? Do you agree with this, Brian? Best villain, Borg Queen.
Absolutely. I agree. I'm glad they're bringing her back too.
I didn't know they were bringing her back.
Season 2 did drop the trailer yesterday, man. I was so excited about
it. I didn't watch any season 1 yet. Although they had to stop filming because of an outbreak in old cast.
That's season 3.
They resumed filming though. They went back to filming.
They're already working on it.
Yeah, they got They got to rush to get season 3 out because you never know.
Like, you never know how long you got with
Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
George says if Kirsten Dunst was in No Way Home, she would get herself captured. Yeah, pretty much.
I think Andrew Garfield would have let her fall though.
He probably
yeah.
Wow.
He'd be like to Toby's like, how many times have you saved this woman? She'd be like 3 times. Yeah, just let her die next time.
That's a good question though. If they do continue with Tobey Maguire and they actually do something, are they going to address that? Are they going to Mary Jane back, or is he going to be moved on to someone else? Hell no. People don't like Mary Jane.
I know that Rick James is in love with Mary Jane, but I think that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Mary Jane is more useful than it does with distress.
I tried. It was funny.
Make her like the video game Mary Jane, where she actually does stuff and help out.
It was funny in my head movies.
Yeah. Let me see. What is this about? Now, Marvel has been notorious for not having things in the trailers that are actually in the movie. So but people usually are okay with it. But it is actually kind of false advertising. Now this is a segue to something else. It's not Marvel, but fans sue Universal Pictures because Anna de Armas didn't appear in yesterday as promised. Should the consumers take action against studios falsely advertising in trailers and
lawsuits? I mean, that's getting a little
deceptive. I don't know.
You can promote. You release the whatever the hell her name is cut. I mean, if there is one, great. But I mean, you can ask for it. But I mean, if you're gonna outright try to,
but I actually think there's some merit to it.
It's gonna get thrown out easily.
Studios are doing this tactic. It is false advertising if they're not even in the film.
But think about that.
I mean, there's alternate takes. There's other reasons why they're cut, and it could be that the and they give these, they give footage to these people that cut and create the trailers to different companies that put them in, and they're just trying to create hype. That's all they care about. And so if the studio comes in and says, I've purchased X, Y, and Z, I'm going to release what I'm going to release, then that's it, and that's what happened. Again, same thing with, hard to bring it up, but I mean, that's the same thing that happened with Justice League. They own this shit.
Well,
and so therefore they put it out there. And yes, people ask for it, and they, there was a demand or whatever. So if there's a demand for this lady's cut or for her scenes, like to appear, hell, even as deleted scenes on a Blu-ray or 4K or whatever, then yeah, awesome.
Okay, well, here's what they say: 2 bold souls filing the lawsuit are Connor Wolf and Peter Michael Rosa. And per Deadline, they contend that based on initial trailers for the film they watched on Amazon.com. They each spent approximately $3.99 to watch the movie. So they watched the trailer. Well, listen though,
$4.
If they could have ultimately they could have contacted Amazon and said, "Can I have my money back?"
The judge is going to throw this out. It's going to be like, this is movie.
Well,
think about this. Remember that movie that had what's his face in it? I think it was called Executive Decision, but it had that martial artist in it. I forget his name. God, but he was pretty big back in the 90s, and who was it? I think it was Kurt Russell was the president. Seagal, Steven Seagal. So Steven Seagal was in the trailer. He was in the movie, but he died like at the beginning or whatever. So everybody was like, "Oh, there's a new Steven Seagal movie." They go in, they see that he dies. It's not really
an airplane movie, right?
It's the Executive Decision where what's his name is the president and they're on the plane and all that kind of crap or whatever, and it's fine. But I mean, it's the same thing. You're being sold something, but you thought you're going to get you were in store for something else. It's very, very close to that. Like his scenes weren't cut out completely. It's not like going to the Terminator and saying, okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger is nowhere in this project. Because he's a leading, he's one of the main characters. This lady.
I'm not saying I would. What I personally would do if I had an issue, I would just contact Amazon. I say, hey, I watched the trailer on your site. I rented the movie, and she's not even.
There you go. Because it's not the studio's fault. It's I mean, they cut something.
But I think there is some consumer recourse here. Would I go as far as suing? No. But I actually think there's a strong
if anything, if you want to talk responsibility for the studio, what they could have done is said, okay, here I have a new trailer before we release the movie. I have a new trailer for you to put on your on your platform, and it's updated or whatever, But I mean, there's things like
but if you go to Amazon.com or any other streaming service and you watch the trailer and then you pay your money to rent it, and that person's not in, I think that's a good. I don't know, Zod, you've been quiet on this. Aaron, Brian, what do you think about that? If you go to a streaming service, you watch the trailer, you see the trailer, hey, I'm a simp for Ana de Armas, which is probably what these dudes are. I'm sorry. I'm also going to give my opinion.
It's going to go nowhere.
And then she's not in there.
This is going to be thrown out. This is going to be thrown out.
Zod, what do you think?
Yeah, it's just going to be thrown out. I agree.
Yeah, but don't you see on the consumer end though? Like if you watch a trailer and you see actors or actresses in it.
I see what your point is. I'll see your point. It's not like a product where you buy a product for your home use and the product doesn't do exactly what it says. It's not like that. This is a movie. They're gonna throw this out. It's not like that. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's pointless. It's still movies.
I might contact the site and say, hey, I watched the trailer, I rented it because I'm a fan of this actor or actress, and they're not in it, and I want my money.
You're
back.
Absolutely correct, Kupi Malik. How they killed off the character early in Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
Cranston, yeah.
But he was very similar. But he was in the trailer, and he was in the movie.
He was in the trailer. He was in the movie. Yeah. But you were under the impression, and that's it's not really a like completely false advertisement, like Krypton's saying. It's not completely false advertising because you're highlighting something. You're trying to get butts in seats. It's like having Leonardo DiCaprio in your movie and only having him for like a scene, or I mean, you could do it the opposite way in like Tropic Thunder and have Tom Cruise in the whole fucking thing, and you don't know it is. It's him until the end. And they had him in the trailers too, but you didn't know.
Well, we'll move on to another topic, but let's get this last thing that they're using in the suit. Among other deceptions, defendants nationwide advertising and promotion of the movie yesterday represents to prospective movie viewers that the world-famous actress Ana de Armas has a substantial character role in the film. Defendant's movie yesterday, however, fails to include any appearance of Ana de Armas whatsoever. Accordingly, defendant's advertising and promotion of the movie yesterday is false, misleading, and deceptive. And let's see why she was even cut. This was cut from the film because, according to the screenwriter Richard Curtis, she was to play an actress with whom the main character, Jack, feels some mutual attraction. And because Jack is already in a committed relationship with Ellie, the audience wasn't into his flirtation with the Armas character.
Yeah,
so
the test audiences decided, no, we didn't like that.
That happens.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens.
It
Yeah,
happens. They can't.
people get cut all the time. Look at Mary Jane from you know. I mean, of course she wasn't in the trailers, but I mean, she was. It was known that she was going to be in
100%
Amazing Spider-Man 2. You know, so we'd seen the behind the scenes. We knew she was in, and then gone.
Star Trek over Star Wars.
Yes.
Okay, here's another good example. Kirsten Clemens. Kirsten Clemens was in the Justice League before the Justice League came out. She was in the Justice League trailers.
Mm-hmm.
She was,
and it's the same thing. She got cut out of the movie, not in the movie at all. And
change.
You know, no one has any right to sue for not seeing Kirsten Clemens because it wasn't in the film.
Yeah, Henry Cavill's lip. Are we going to sue for that?
Yes,
I was promised.
Yes, I think I should.
A good smile.
There you go.
Yes, I'm going to sue for that.
I'm just saying it comes across kind of entitled.
It does.
Well, as a consumer, I'm entitled to what I.
Well, I get
it's
you.
a movie, Max.
You're entitled to like it or to turn it away.
It's a movie.
Well, I even think a certain way about these. People are on board because Marvel does have false advertising, but people like the results. But what if you don't like the results?
But
like
they have positive reception with the fan base, dude. That's a big difference.
All right.
It's a movie. It's not like an everyday item you use at home that's important. It's a movie. That's why it's going to go nowhere.
Okay,
when you've got groups of people who want different things, it's really hard to give everybody what they want.
Since everyone asked, Roland Emmerich would be up for a Moonfall sequel if this one pans out.
I'll be interested.
We're going to get
a
second Moon.
Is that
I want to see Moonfall.
Every director wants, if their movie pans out, they want a sequel.
Like, I'm glad we're talking about this. I am such a sucker for Roland Emmerich movies.
Yeah,
like, dude,
I'm not a fan of him going to Brian Singer parties.
I do like Independence Day. I did not see the sequel, but I do like the first one.
The sequel was garbage.
Don't see it.
And
no.
I did like the. What was it? 2012 or something? Is that
2012 was good?
Yeah, that was fun.
The Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow was okay. It wasn't.
That movie was.
It
awesome,
wasn't like
man.
the other two. I thought.
No.
It was okay. This one here just looks silly.
Zod, do you have
the other ones are dope? And I'm like,
do you have a love of disaster movies?
Not really. I mean,
Armageddon.
Nice visiting, Zod. Nice visiting.
Armageddon is nice. Cheesy fun. And like you got movies like Impact and Deep Impact and Day After Tomorrow and stuff. I kind of look at those movies of just like turn your brain off entertainment. But I mean, with all the crazy things going in the world, those movies to me have kind of lost their impact. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. True.
Josh,
they lost their deep
response
impact.
to this, Brian.
Oh.
Well, the original series does for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, that's good for him. He gets great sleep watching the first Star Trek movie where the Enterprise is
better than melatonin, man. Like, the original.
That's better than ASMR.
Yeah. Well, the music is fantastic. Like, after rewatching the JJ movies, dude, I love Michael Giacchino's score for Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's one of the better parts of those movies. Like, just fantastic music.
Fantastic.
Star Wars EU was never canon. It's nothing more than fan fiction. Oh,
basically.
Well, Zeno, they are bringing in Thrawn.
Yeah,
Thrawn was part of the EU.
Well, it's they're
cherry picking.
Yes, exactly.
Because they own it, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yes, Josh.
So since Ryan asked, we have a Geekosity article.
I have been holding my
Do it
breath
now.
for this. Thank you so much.
Spider-Man villain Kraven the Hunter, once intended for the MCU.
I thought it was always intended for Sony.
Click on it. Yeah, Sony.
The Sonyverse.
Sony.
Not the MCU.
Well, it's not written by Mikey, so Kraven the Hunter. Marvel Studios originally planned to have Kraven the Hunter as the big bad for Tom Holland. Actually, I think I remember them saying before they got the villains on board and Toby and Andrew that they were thinking about Kraven then. Before they got people to sign on the dotted line and bring them back. I think that's what
they were already talking about Kraven before with Andrew Garfield before that before he didn't get a third film.
Mm-hmm.
So Kraven was actually the one touted around for the Amazing Spider-Man 3. It wasn't anyone else, not Venom.
But there were a lot of plans of No Way Home before everyone signed on. There were different variations.
Oh,
of
sure.
it. I think I even watched Defoe talking about it, like
Defoe.
Defoe. Before the last one they say was that signed. They had different versions. The last one to sign on was Toby. Was the last get. He was the very last get.
Well, yeah, he's probably holding out for that paycheck.
Yeah.
That's Toby. He's been known to be like that.
Yeah, he probably negotiates like a bitch.
He's like, I'll do it. I'll do it if Kirsten is not in it.
Yeah. Yeah, no
We
MC.
can just allude to her.
Let's be real. That's why everyone likes No Way Home is because Toby's in it. MJ isn't. Not that MJ. Oh
yeah,
Sandy.
she did not.
I still liked her. I don't know. What's odd? Did you like Mary Jane from the original trilogy?
She was okay. After a while, I just.
But I didn't miss her though. I didn't miss her.
Got used to her. And I didn't expect her to show up. And I actually would have been surprised if she showed up in No Way Home. I would have been more shocked to see her than anybody else. Actually.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I would have been more shocked to see Uncle Ben.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That would be interesting.
No, you know what would be more shocking?
You know
what would be more shocking? Harry Osborn showing up. James Franco showed up.
Oh,
they couldn't do. They can't do that. Yeah,
I know. That's why it'd be more shocking.
Oh, sure. There you go.
Well, because they also had villains that have perished in this, it will be interesting if Toby had another scene with Uncle Ben. I don't know. How would that work? Because they had villains that were dead that he interacted with. Is it only villains that come back, or could they have Uncle Ben deal with
Uncle Ben didn't know that he was Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh. But that might have been sweet. That might have been amazing. Well, that actor's probably. I don't even know if the actor's still alive. I don't know.
Would it have been amazing?
The one Martin Sheen's still alive, I believe. I don't know about the other.
God
one.
damn it, Brian.
Martin Sheen's still alive. I don't know about the other.
You got old uncle jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say something about rice, but then I was like, no.
Not screaming. Hold on, Mary Jane. Yeah.
Mary Jane.
Okay, so I do have a few other. Okay, I only have 2 other articles. Then we'll probably wrap up the show. Everyone's got some stuff to do. Brian said he was in for a quick stream and then a long rest, get some sleep.
Yeah, I got one more day and I'm freaking off for 2 more.
Ooh, that's great.
It's my Friday. We got this.
Okay, so G.I. Joe and Transformers publishing rights are about to change hands.
Oh,
I think this is just about the comics, but IDW. I think people have really been happy with IDW though. It's not so much the films, but I thought
has
people
good has good IPs, like has good
yeah. That's all. Okay, so at the end of 2022, IDW will bid a fond farewell to the publication of G.I. Joe in Transformers comic books and graphic novels. We're exceedingly proud of our stewardship of these titles, 17 years with the robots in disguise and 14 years with the real American hero. And thank the legion of fans for the unwavering support month in and month out. We're also eternally grateful to everyone, the talented creators who helped bring these characters to forecolor life through our comics. I'm actually very sad to see this. I cherry picked articles right before, and I thought it might have something to do with the films, but it's just basically about the IDW. And I do think overwhelmingly people have been happy with the output of IDW.
So who are they going to? Are they just becoming independent on their own?
I don't know. Some big entity is going to scoop them up, probably the properties.
Yeah.
Maybe Marvel will scoop them up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who's making the films now? Transformers and GI Joe. Who Hasbro Productions? I don't know.
GI Joe Sony? I'm not sure.
They used to be Marvel.
Patrick's. I miss GI Joe comic.
Paramount.
Okay.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus. Huh?
They're on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
So,
well, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I thought people really like those IDW. Josh says Kirsten Dunst is not my MJ. Well, was she accurate though? I think MJ was accurate. She always gets herself into trouble.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, but usually MJ
not
is
lately.
She's usually not as annoying.
Look at the video game MJ.
The only thing she was accurate at was telling what temperature it was.
MJ now is more than just a Desmond in distress. She's actually useful, like in the comics.
I mean, I can't believe we're getting away with all this like Raimi hate right now.
Yeah, who's?
Shh. Wait.
I know. Don't say the name. Don't say the name.
Wait till
no. I'm just like, wow.
Wait till you see Doctor Strange 2.
We haven't really hated on Toby. Let's hate on Toby. Toby Maguire, guys. Toby Maguire. You say it one more time, he'll appear.
No, I actually hasn't been around in a while. So
wow,
that's
funny.
Because we didn't say Toby Maguire a lot. That's why.
Well, you did it now.
I know.
Yeah, right. It's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Or
Bloody Mary.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Bloody Mary stuff.
Josh says I was joking, but Spider-Man when she was accurate. QP Mullock says, can any studios just give us a good live action movie of Mask?
Oh, you're talking about the cars and trucks that transform?
Like Jim Carrey?
There's a cult following for Mask. People really like that.
What about The Mask?
Hey, that guy's Cameron Diaz.
I love that movie, dude.
Zendaya is not my MJ. I like Zendaya.
Thank you.
She's Michelle Jones.
No, she's not my MJ. She's my Michelle.
Yeah. Michelle Jones. Yeah.
Michelle Jones. Now it's Michelle Jones. Watson. Yeah, there you go. Michelle Jones Watson, which is weird itself.
Oh.
Let's share this here. It's the last article to read. The Marvel Universe will have. I've been drinking. The Marvel Universe will have 2 Captain Americas again in 2022.
This is comics, right? This is comics.
Yeah, Sam Wilson is wielding the shield again as Marvel spotlights 2 versions of Captain America. There's room for 2. It's not like he's replacing it. There's 2. Are we okay with this? I know the internet's going crazy.
I know who's going crazy. We know who's going crazy about it.
Yeah.
There's always room for 2.
I like his arc. Now I know there's mixed opinions here on the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV
on the show.
series.
Yeah, the show was kind of boring.
I liked it though. I think it could have been better. Yeah, I think there's some slow spots.
It could have been solved with, "Hey, yo, Sam, you want to take the shield? Oh, okay, I'll take it. All right, on to the next. Done."
No, he had to take it from
Droga. I have other stuff to handle tonight, but tomorrow night will be members only. So you're invited. I will send out the link early enough.
He puts the announcements. He puts in the community tab the link for members.
Oh, Degrassi. No, this is why I like Degrassi. He always has a lot of facts here. They're going to Dark Horse Comics, Embracer Group with other Hasbro properties. So Dark Horse has a good history as well. So that's more confidence in it.
But Dark Horse is owned by Disney.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, what are you saying? What are you thinking here? So the G.I. Joe and Transformers are going to enter the MCU. They're going to make a deal with Paramount to have them in the MCU movies.
What are you talking about, Krypton Score? Oh, Roots. Oh, Jordan.
Yeah.
Star Trek Forever. Okay.
Yeah, LeVar Burton was in Roots. Man.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Oh.
I understand now. Sorry, Krypton. Sorry. Kupi Malik, do you think Toby and Andrew will get their good closing story? It's a shame to just let them unresolved. I think there would, even if we don't get the continuance, No Way Home was a good resolution. At least Andrew's. Toby too. Also,
I think Toby's done.
I feel like everybody got their just dessert.
Yeah.
No.
num num num.
Now I do think that they may actually consider continuing because of all that money on the table. But I honestly think if they just left it as is, it's a fine conclusion to their story.
I think what they're gonna do. I think Toby's done. He came back. He did his thing. He's up in his age. I think Andrew will be in Venom 3. I think he will maybe not be a main, contributor, but I think he will be in it, and that would be that'd be pretty dope. Because what's his name? What's his name? That plays Venom. He was also Bane. Tom Hardy. He is no longer in Tom Holland's universe, so they're separate. So and that Venom makes a little bit more sense to pair with Andrew Garfield. And I know Andrew's game. He's probably talked about it recently. So I don't think they're gonna go back and like grow Andrew's world. I think what they're gonna do is just sort of use him as a Spider-Man that can kind of come in and come out, pop in, pop out of these different properties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I apologize. I didn't mean to be distracted tonight. We're moving. We're having good time, so I appreciate movie talk. This was we had a great hour. This is perfect for Brian. He's like, yeah, great movie talk. No chaos.
49ers may win it here. They're close to they're in field goal range with 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So there may be
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That'd be great. It would be great to see Green Bay get knocked off.
You guys talk about sports, and I'm going to end the show. God damn it! That's where I draw the mother effing line. No effing sports. Shut up, Aaron. Stop it with the sports. This is MME. This is MME Live, not Sports Live.
If you want people to get mad, sports will do it for you.
Stop it with the sports. That's where I draw the mother effing line. Goodbye,
we talk
everyone.
nerd stuff here, damn it.
Yeah. Not you sports nerds. That's I'm a super nerd. I don't like sports. Sports work good to me growing up. I'm not no. I actually enjoyed sports up until a point, but thank you, Josh. I'll collab with you soon, probably on Boba Fett next week to see if they redeem themselves after some of the choices they make. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a little mixed on Boba Fett. I think more positive than negative. I'm not hyperbolic on the internet. I'm not saying it's a dumpster fire. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
But there's some good with it. I don't like some choices. I'll see how it goes. I'm open to a great, strong finale. I do think it needs to end stronger than it's been, though.
I think that's what they bank on with their shows is the ending.
I think it needs a strong 5th episode.
Oh, Degrassi says Ridley Scott's kit bag has been retitled Napoleon. Okay. I'll tell you what. Thank you, Degrassi, for bringing up Ridley Scott. Fuck you. Get out of here, Brian. I'm just joking. Woo! What are you doing?
Baby.
What are you doing?
His team just won.
Okay, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. What was I saying? You messed me up. What was I
welcome
saying?
to MME. We've got a great show for you today.
47-yard field goal in the snow, son.
We're gonna keep this 3 hours long, 3 hours strong.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Right,
Ridley Scott.
I'm
Ridley
gonna
Scott.
leave.
No. We are gonna end it. Well, you made me lose my train of thought, which is not hard. I do that on my own. But Ridley Scott is mother effing legit. Watch The Last Duel on HBO Max. It is amazing. Ryan, trust me. This is no crawl. Did you see Last Duel yet?
Last Duel. No, I haven't seen that. It does look kind of interesting.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, okay.
Really good.
Yeah, I have no problems with that. That one actually did kind of intrigue me. So
no, it's some of his best work since Gladiator, and I think Gladiator was great, but it was more of a general audience. This is more extreme.
I am Marcus Aurelius.
The acting was amazing between Adam Driver and Matt Damon. Amazing.
Damon.
Yeah, amazing. Definitely Ridley Scott is still legit, and it did not get the. I think it. Has anyone heard if this is going to be in the awards consideration? I haven't really been following Glassdoor.
I haven't been paying attention.
I wouldn't be surprised if it gets some awards consideration. I'd actually be surprised if it doesn't, because Ridley still has it. And then also, Raised by Wolves season 2 is coming out. I have to finish the first season. He still has it. He does a variety of stuff. So please go watch that and support a great film. If you already have HBO Max and you need something to watch, go support Ridley Scott, because those type of films, there is a discussion to be had. These type of films, even though he kind of blamed the audience, being obsessed with superhero films, this type of film in the past would have got a lot more profits than it does now. And there are some discussions that these films might not get made much longer in the future. Ridley Scott's still making this content. He still gets the release. But look at Scorsese. He had to go to Netflix for The Irishman. I'll tell you what, this is much better than The Irishman. Much better.
Well, yeah, The Irishman, great de-aging and all that. Not really, but I'm sorry, but they couldn't move.
Anthony, just look at this.
Thank you, wow.
Hey man, that's trash.
I don't censor opinions, Anthony. Oh my God. Are you trolling? Or you really think so? I really enjoyed it. Okay.
No, he's serious.
All right, Anthony, I don't censor opinions here. Go right ahead. No, that's fine. Maybe you have, if we're Siskel and Ebert, it only got 1 thumbs up out of Max and Anthony. He's joking. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, he's joking?
Yes, right. Degrassi, I'm going to get Apple Plus. There's a lot of things I want to see on Apple Plus.
Now.
Yeah.
He's good.
Oh, he was joking. Okay. All right, that's where I'll end it. We're leaving on a positive note. Go watch Last Duel if you haven't. Yeah, Just George says he liked it a lot because, these films might not get made a lot in the future, honestly. And I want to see Ridley is still. I think he's going to make films up until he leaves this earth. I don't want to put them on either. I think he's just going to keep working. He's not like the Quentin Tarantino. I only have 1 movie left. He's like, I'm just working on my next project already. I got 2 in the bag already. All right, bye everyone. Have a good night.
Later, everybody.